Hey guys, it's Rich, and today we're going to deep dive into HYTOPIA's architecture. So first things first, why JavaScript and TypeScript? Now, as most of you know, game engines usually rely on C++ or C#, but we've chosen JavaScript and TypeScript because it's the world's most popular language. And it means that we can lower the barrier of entry for web developers to come right in and start scripting games into existence. Now, for the sake of performance, the game engine is built in Rust, but the games themselves are built in JavaScript and TypeScript. And the reason we encourage TypeScript is so that even as the projects become more complex, the type safety will make it easier for you to catch errors. But there's a bigger picture, cross-platform agility, because JavaScript natively runs on browser, mobile, and even Discord on HYTOPIA's runtime. So there's no need to recompile code as we move from device to device, and using tools like Bun, the performance of our script execution layer rivals traditional engines. So yes, while C++ might give you raw power, HYTOPIA's focus is on performance and accessibility, making it easy for you to focus on creativity and not on complex setups. So next, let's look at HYTOPIA's server authoritative architecture, which means that for HYTOPIA, the server is the source of the truth. That means all of the game logic happens server-side, whether it's spawning enemies or calculating damage, but then the client is responsible for handling the rendering and for sending inputs. And this is all important because of simplicity and security. Hackers can't manipulate your server-side logic from the client, nor do you have to write this code in multiple places. The logic is written once and it's true for everyone. But there are latency trade-offs here, so how do we maximize responsiveness? By using all of the latest techniques available to us, including things like client-side prediction, whilst allowing the server to finalize position. And because we always validate critical actions, we prevent cheating and ensure everyone has a fair experience. Now at its core, like traditional engines, HYTOPIA operates on a game loop that runs and updates multiple times per second. But instead of game loops, developers can script different types of callbacks based on different types of events. For example, on collision, on tick, or on player join. And so for example, if onTick ran every 0.5 seconds, that might be great for a patrolling NPC, but that would also save resources on browser-based games. And so the best practice is to keep these callback functions quite lightweight while moving your heavier tasks to async functions. That way you can focus on what you do and not when you do it. And this is particularly powerful if you have a web development background, because you can build out everything from health bars to shop menus and animate them all with simple JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. This means you can even incorporate powerful web development tools like React and Vue. But remember, your sensitive information needs to remain server-side. So there you have it, JavaScript flexibility, web native UI, server-side authority, and event-driven design. If you want to build some amazing games today, make sure you dive into our developer docs, but also join us on Discord. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and to check out our channel. Cheers.